My microphone's not been turned on this entire time. Excellent. Okay, 1 minute in. Right. I can't be able to say it all again. Teal dear, work came a bit later than I anticipated, so although I'd said I'd start streaming a minute ago, which I did, I have not eaten my lunch yet, so yeah. But Circle Empires is finally released. I don't remember if I played the beta of this on stream. I don't remember. Anyway, if someone wants to join me, they can, in my Discord obviously, and we can play multiplayer if they want to get the game as well, but the game is now in full release. And single player is a thing that I want to do. So I'm going to play the full conquest on normal. Let's go with the... Let's go with everything for now. I can let the chat pick the next time round, should you so desire. Yeah, plan is to stream later. Hopefully that stream setup I did earlier is there. Hopefully. So we'll see how that goes. So we've got a 400 and a 400. Cool. Gonna get a bank. They've made it also now, which I quite like, that all the buildings you build have to be constructed. Also Morning Ash. Also, sorry about the traffic noises. It is hot today, so I've had the window open. Right, so I need to get wood harvested so I can get a forester. Find the new buildings. I don't actually remember if I streamed this. I'll assume I've not streamed this for anyone who's just watching it. But yeah, I'm saying my first proper go at it because it's the final release version as opposed to all the different variations of the beta. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not getting any units right now because I don't need to, and I'm going to invest in infrastructure. I'm also going to try and eat quietly. Oh, okay, I've streamed it once, okay. So yeah, I'm going to do the full conquest just because it's nice. Slow grind, warm up, and then I can hopefully do something more interesting. Not sure how long I'm going to stream, but at least some of the morning. Like I say, I'm in Discord if people want to join in. If they want to get the game themselves, we can do some multiplayer. It's currently on sale for about £10, or if you already had Circle Empires, £8. So, no complaints there. Considering this was originally penciled in for about 15 quid. So, yeah, cannot complain. Start getting some pumpkin necromancers. I'm going to need some more wood. But yeah, they've changed the leveling system quite dramatically from the previous version of the game. You now get levels faster, and there's more levels, so it gets the same result, there's just more intermittent stages. Excuse me. So it doesn't go directly from Pumpkin Necromancer to Pumpkin Wizard, or Pumpkin, or Great Pumpkin, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't remember. Tired. Get a dome. Yeah, so there's now multiple different stages between the two, which means that they're more durable, so you don't have such a loss to your investment if, you know, that 450, how much Timmy points these got? 300 hit point guy gets killed before he gets to the Dread Pumpkin level, basically. Come on. Need more wood, guys. I've got plenty of guys. I don't want to, you know, I don't want them to outstrip the supply too quickly. I could get an Amatar. You know what? You know what I could get? I could get a Prince, but as the Prince increases all resource collection, and at least early on in the game I can very much recommend a strong economy. So once I've got the Prince, I will start getting more military, and then I will deal with them. And hopefully the Prince will increase the productivity quite dramatically. You get some summoners, they're pretty cheap. So my current troops are the Magic Breaker, that dispels all positive buffs on enemy units in a AoE, I believe. The Pumpkin Necromancer, who can turn pumpkins into soldiers. The Summoner, who summons vampires at intervals. And the Healer, which is fairly self-explanatory. I also have a Vampire. They gain health from killing things, but cannot be healed conventionally, so they're a bit of a risk and reward thing. And the Wizard Scholar, who gives everyone around them an XP buff. You can get another one of those. I'm going to get a Water Wizard, as they dispel negative effects on your own guys, as that's quite useful, given that fire exists. And being able to put out fires is very helpful. Another one of them. See, now my resources have gone up quite dramatically. However, at the expense of there's not going to be that many of them left soon. Because I've got, you know, the zombies will eventually wear out. But all the other guys will be going faster and doing better because they're XP. Now, this is an army 450 strong, so in theory I should quite happily be able to take out these guys over here. So these guys are going to get hurt, but because they've got the healing cone and in the healing wizard, they should be fine. I'm not having everyone attack, because then if someone attacks the gate, the rest of them can do that, which should come out quite nicely. These aren't doing much against the buildings, so I could spice things up a little. It's not hitting the right target, but never mind. One thing I should look at is getting some research done. That'll be very helpful. There we go, and the circle is mine. I'm going to take that circle as well. I'm going to fall back to this one. Get the dome. Get Namatar. One of the vampires that have been summoned has died. Now I'm going to preempt their attack. Oh, the tree place has gotten bigger. It's now a forest generator as opposed to a forester. See, now my combat units come into play. Very nice. Now, I'm thinking the easiest one to attack will be that one down there. So I'm going to withdraw my army. Excuse me. Now for this one, I'm going to try and get a Kraken. I need a bit more food for that. So, Circle Defender, Healing Tower, put that in that one. The monsters won't be too difficult to face, but being careful. Release the Kraken achievement, nice. When I've got more resources, I will continue shoring up my defences. It's going to purchase some market. I probably could have put that somewhere better. Another zombie. So see, now I'm out of resource in this circle, so I'm kind of limited in that one, but it'll be fine. And then get one of them just for readiness. And I'm going to wage war against that single ghost. If I can hit it. There we go. And the ghost has been dealt with. So move my entire army down here. Get one of those. Get one of those. Get one of those. There we go. So I've got an army that is not going to do much for now, and because I don't have much resource, I'm just going to go out murdering until I do. So I have no defences against these guys, so I'm going to hit their buildings first and hope that my melee troops can deal with it. It appears that they can, so that's good. Yeah. My mic is on, I'm assuming, as I wouldn't have, hopefully I haven't turned it off by mistake. Well, zombies are attacking, so that's gonna go well for them, I guess. Healing Kern, just to help out. And I'll put a wall up. Right, now I prefer to try and take out one side rather than just push sort of generally forwards. And yeah, so everywhere is currently up to date. Primary structures wise, secondary structures then. They're going to attack me again in 2 minutes, but they really don't pose much of a threat. So yeah, for anyone who is not familiar with this game, it is a circular-ish, or at least a circle-themed RTS game. Now once I get some great pumpkins, which is when these guys with the green cloaks upgrade, everything I kill will be turned, well, by them at least, will be turned to pumpkins, which can then be raised as pumpkin soldiers. So my melee troops are there to deal with anything that tries to get into the circle. That's a lot of sharks. That's more of a tricky one to deal with. Come on, game. There we go. Because sharks in melee are ruinous. However, sharks at range are weak. Get a couple more wizards just to make sure they're excelling. A couple more dwarves. Get a few more of those going. I've got to be careful not to do what I just did. Because if they all run into the circle, they're going to die. Oh nice, one of my guys upgraded himself to Emperor. Fancy. Let's build one of those there. Right, I need more food. So for that I need a circle. That was maybe too much. those pumpkins will grow over time. If you don't plant many of them though, they'll be harvested before they grow up. So some will be harvested before they do, but not all of them. I'm wondering if there's a hard counter to sharks that's not just throwing wave after wave of your own men at them. That's not going to go well. Do I have melee troops? I do! 2 of them. Excellent. Get some unicorns. Should have been keeping an eye on that one when it happened. So realistically, this army needs to come over here to support. Take out their catapult. Mostly just let them do as they will. Get some more healers though. My wargs have just wandered off on their own, but are now doing nothing. Brilliant. It's good to see that that's still part of the how that works. And now I could do this more efficiently and just get them all to target one point, so I'll do that. I have a mixture of different ranged casters. Quite tired, Ash, quite tired. I slept in something resembling a bed, at least, when I went to bed. So I now have 16 pumpkin wizards of different types, and I have raised some pumpkin soldiers. So I'm now going to go and take out those 2 circles, because they're a problem. And get some defences, get a bank, put some walls up. Right, so my army is back up to strength. Let's go and attack these guys. A strong army of unicorns is an amusing sight to behold. Right, I have enough wood to properly defend all my circles. All of them. There we go. So I've got Namatar. I've already got Namatar there. Got Namatar there. And there we go. Nice and simple. Right, now they have a attack timer on me, so I'm just going to put them there. I'm going to need defender towers. And then I need another healing tower. So eventually, if I can get my resources strong enough, I can just continuously wage war. Which is good fun. Let's get some of these. Just want to get every circle to have 2 of these so they can be continuously generating wood, and then I can do, oh yeah, there we go. So faster resource growth, faster XP gain means that I have this is a really good circle for growing giant pumpkins. So that's good. Sorry, not giant, enormous. Let's work on my economy for a bit. Try and get all my circles up to the same standard, so if I lose any of them... Hello, George. And yes, dab on the squares. Just checking up on Discord. But yeah, as I think I had this cut off earlier when I realised my mic wasn't turned on, I'll be streaming, hopefully, well, someone will probably be streaming on my behalf, my D&D game later, to be Lost in Transmission Episode 8, Antioch, which is, should be fun. As I say, Rich did some very nice artwork for me that is not entirely relevant, but it was too good not to use, so, fellas. There we go. Don't know what happened there. I need to do some upgrades. So, Skull, Advanced Schooling, Advanced Pathfinding, Nutrients. Food harvesting, gold harvesting, fish harvesting, masonry. Basically buy all the upgrades I can. So yes, they're casting hostile abilities on me, so my guys are dispelling it, which is going quite nicely. Morning, Stephen. And yeah, it is out of early access, so I've been looking forward to it for quite a while, because the original alpha of it, or the original beta of it, sorry, get the right words, you could, what's the word? You could play single player, but you couldn't for most of the later ones because they were testing the multiplayer. So playing single player on this is so nice, because it's basically the first one, except better. Which, you know, I'm getting so many achievements as well, which is quite amusing. As obviously they've unlocked all the achievements, now the game is in full release. So, doing the pick off one person at a time, because they're healers, you need to concentrate fire. I'm also going to send in a wave of unicorns. 7 of them should do. Charge! Because these towers are getting healed and they're leveling up. So they are kind of a problem. I'm apparently being attacked in multiple places, but I'm not. Okay then. Thank you, game. Right, so move these guys in here so I can get some more pumpkins. Considering when this was in beta, I think we played it for basically an entire week. Game has definitely got enough content to validate its low price tag. As the circle's a bit more of a frontier, I'm going to defend it slightly more. Get a second healing tower, just be on the safe side. You get a couple more scholars. And Namatar. Okay. How are things looking over here? Let's do some more foresters. Foresters. Wow, they've decided to attack me. That was foolish of them. The combined strength of my army is currently 30,000. They have a combined circle strength of 500. This should be quite easy. Yeah, we have broken their morale. Not quite sure how the morale system works for them, but badly seems to be the case. Right then. Let's reinforce this circle. Forest everywhere. Got a forester now. Two. Cool. Banks. Bank. Bank. And those have banks. Excellent. So, I'm going to send my pumpkins against their pumpkins and see what happens. I have quite a lot of pumpkins. There's a bit of a swarm of them there. So I was originally going to push south, but apparently I'm not doing that now. To be fair, I've got the pumpkin ninjas, so that should make it quite easy to take out the sharks when I need to. So, can I wait till I get a bit more food, and I'm going to eat some of my own. My apologies for the noises, I'll be done soon. That's just rude. I might lose the circle before I can get some defenders in. Well, that's just been helpful. There we go. Right, they should mop up quite quickly. Take out this one as it's the problem. Unicorns are doing a pretty good job of that. So yeah, the advantage of things I kill turning into things I can use for my own army is let's try not to have them destroy the wall, so I'll want that later. I'm going to need some more water mages. There we go. Can nearly afford another forester. Put that one over there. So now, 2 minutes 15. Yeah, I can deal with that later. 1 minute. Okay, so we're going to pull those guys back over there. Obviously the faster ones are going to get there first. Get a Namatar. Start getting more princes. As they increase the resource effectiveness, especially I need one here. Get more pumpkins here. I'm going to get more here. Does mean I need to defend this, as this is quite a large investment circle. Someone's not got their going outside license, I see. Or here, rather. Alright then, so this circle is going to attack me in seconds time, so get my men inside the defences and then attack them. Now these guys are tough, so this is a relatively strong challenge for my army. Goes with and yep, can wholeheartedly recommend this game. slightly more caravans than I probably needed. Get some walls up around this place. Couple more healers. I'm being attacked. I'm being attacked here. I've gained the achievement zucchini farming. Not quite sure what that entails, other than presumably farming zucchinis. Okay. Unicorn invasion time is now. Is it an efficient way of dealing with this problem? No! Is it working? Yes. Right, let's pull those guys back into this circle. And Namatar. Everywhere is currently defended. Good. Yeah, this is quite fun on multiplayer. There's various different multiplayer options. You can play it co-op, you can play it sort of semi-co-op. It's, you know, one of the ones where you can actually choose things and stuff. When the most of this base is just pumpkin. I'm going to get another Namatar. And buy a couple. So, I have more pumpkins. I'm going to go and try and take out this top row. And I'll work my way back along in a somewhat typewriter-esque fashion. That's 11,000 strength of just pumpkins. It's quite amusing. Again, really? Well, I guess I'll just try and deal with those shortly. Hopefully my ranged troops can hold down their advance for long enough. I'm finding a lot of wizards. Oh great, and the other side's attacking as well now. Right. Well, they'll deal with those, and I guess these guys will have to deal with these. Splitting the party and all. Oh, really? Really? Okay. No, that's still those. Oh dear. Well, they have taken most of their force into this circle, so I'm going to kill their surviving garrison. And then reinforce this one. As that's the primary needed one. Banks. Foresters. Namatars. Wall. a lot of resources. I could just... Note to self, don't keep clicking that button. What's that, Skippy? They're being attacked on one front. $54,000 strength of unicorns versus, well, 10 and falling strength of miscellaneous. I can see why Dundee fell so quickly in the Gloryhammer universe. Right. Unfortunately, I don't think many of my other survivors... Wow, that's just rude. Okay. Let's get some more infantry upgrades done. And related things. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Oh, cool, they're attacking me. That's always handy. There don't be much retaliation happening. Okay, was that circle being attacked? See, this is what I wanted to avoid, which is having a line that's weak in multiple places. But, that's not really a thing I can do much about at the moment, unfortunately. That pumpkin patch is still going strong, as is that one. I've got enough one over here I can plant. Let them sit there for now while I deal with this mess over here. Okay. Not having to break down my own walls is helpful. So in theory I could be doing this level of defense to all of my walls, but I am lazy. That's a bit of a bug still, I guess. At least for me. Just the running out of ability to upgrade things. So the trade caravans should be helping, but I'll find out, I guess. So, got plenty of pumpkins, plenty of stuff happening. They're going to attack in 50 seconds, so I want to get a good strong force of ranged casters. And some more wizards. Some dwarven shield mages. Some anti-magic casters. Maybe a druid. So I've got 1, 2, 3. Okay, this circle should have a trade outpost in it. Okay, so I've got 20 seconds until they attack me, so strike preemptively. Yeah, I'm sure if Ash wishes to join, she can come and tell you all about Animal Crossing. Oh dear. Well, that somewhat scuttles my plans of what to do next, but never mind. Oh, I missed the circles getting anything in it. 47 seconds. I should target their dragons first, but I can do what I can. So I've got plenty of anti-fire casters. Most of my strength 5 lies in attack, so I need to do that before I forget because I'm being stupid. Right, so these unicorns are still on fire, which is not probably good for them. Okay. I'm being attacked in multiple places, oh dear. Well, they can deal with that, I would hope. Not quite sure what happened there. I have no tower. How bit are they? Alright then. Guess I'll reform that army there. Add a bunch of pumpkin wizards. And a bunch more pumpkin wizards. There we go, actually get them to attack. That'll do it. The AI in this game is not always very intelligent, so you've got to keep on your toes, lest you not have feet to stand on. See, I only got 16 of those wizards left, which is strange, as I had significantly more. Right, they're both set to attack soon, so I'm going to garrison this circle. Couple more healing towers. One of them. Okay. Get a bunch more of them. Got 100,000 wood. That's still not even spent half my resources on wood. On food even. Right then, so a quick upgrade of things has been mostly achieved. I bought loads of capacity to get food. Okay, so 27 seconds and I get attacked. 63 pumpkin soldiers versus... that's not a good fight. I'm going to get some warg riders to reinforce those numbers. Charge! Again, the wargs will come in to deal anything that tries to break in. And all should be well-ish. There we go. Now to simply withdraw, because they're about to do something. And they're attacking me. I'm running out of wall. Good times. Now I know that the big rhino dinosaur cow things are immune pretty much to fire, but doesn't mean they're not immune to being repeatedly hit by things. And they are 2 minutes away from attacking, so I guess I'll move the army down there. This is why I need to get multiple armies now. Namatar, 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 Namatar. Okay. So... oh dear, that's a lot of goblins. like a lot of goblins. Will the power of unicorns be enough to stop them? Well, that's 216 unicorns. Let's go. That is a thing that is occurring right there. Ah, no, they went in the other place as well. That's what is a bad decision, I believe. Oh no, they just capped it before I could get my guys in there. Oh well, they're not going to survive long, because the power of unicorns is too great. Oh, they're attacking. Oh no, they're attacking there. No! Guys, why are you so bad at defending? Like, they're in the adjacent circle, you're meant to be able to just, you know, shoot them or something. Not quite sure what's attacking me there. I think it's goblins. Yeah, goblins. Oh, it's a lot of goblins as well, okay. More unicorns! Oof, those guys are hanging on by a waffer of health. Okay, let's get this army reconsolidated. This one should be basically unstoppable due to the sheer volume of unicorn. Right, let's deal with one problem at a time. As these guys do apparently need some oversight. This army is a lot smaller than I remember it being. Right, they're not going to attack me anytime soon. They are, so I'm going to move them up there. Okay. 1 minute until they attack me. I have 62 pumpkin soldiers left. Get some more support casters. Okay, right then. All-powerful unicorn army, go! So I hope the chat's enjoying this at least, as I am. Oh cool, there's now a bunch of goblins in amongst the that lot. So I'm gonna aggro them over here. The unicorns can deal with them. Get the goblins out of the way and then deal with the rest of it. This is going to be a bloodbath, but where are they going? What are they doing? There we go. That's a way of dealing with that problem. Yep, the unicorn. Oh, damn it. Well, I've lost that circle. Oh, and I was attacked over here while I wasn't looking. Well, I guess I will start like a continue. And I shall strike into these fellas and clear out this bit in my backfield. What am I doing? What am I doing? Right. This army. Attack the Frere Rocher monsters. Alright, that was surprisingly easy. It's almost like I've got an army of unstoppable unicorns. I'm not saying much, sorry, am I? It's not really much to comment on from my angle, other than, woo lad, this is getting quite intense. Let's reconvene the army over there. Okay, so something turns things into bushes when they kill things? No idea. I might have to find out what that actually is, because I've seen it a few times now and I have no idea why. Oh great, and they've got a 16-second timer. They didn't have a timer at all when I last looked. Alright, kill these quickly. There you go. Okay, can't do much more with them other than wait. Tide of unicorns washes over them. Keep the ball rolling, I guess. Okay, let's get my actual ranged element of my army in play. This multitasking game is getting tiresome. Okay. I'm gonna have to eventually try and find some solid ground to stand on, and then deal with this guy. I know it's overkill, but save splitting everyone up. Right then. What am I doing? Very, very, very out of it now. I just need some time when they're not attacking me so I can go around and consolidate everything, make sure it's all up to date and what have you. All the structures are in place. Okay, all the research has been done. They attacked before they even had the timer finished. Rude. Get some more basic troops. Okay, let's pull over to here. Alright. Okay. So it seems the unstoppable army of unicorns is a pretty good tactic. It just needs you to have a ridiculous amount of cash to start with. Right then. As I said in a previous stream, I will try and stream some Minecraft, either on this channel if it's on one server, or on my other channel if it's on a different server. It very much depends. How things are going. There we go. Right. I'm gonna get another Namatar for there. Get one for there. Get one for there. One for there. One for there. Okay. Oh, and they're going to attack me now. Alright. Yeah, these guys some just regular healers. Circle defender. And go. Doesn't really matter what I'm facing. There's an army of 300,000, a 300,000 strong army of unicorns. That's 250 units. Is basically just a juggernaut. So that's fun. So oh dear. Keep unicorn. There we go. You can unicorn all of life problems away. Okay, so this is one disadvantage of the AI in this game, when it just goes, what's defending yourself? Charge! And charge that. Yeah, this is the disadvantage of... Oh, damn it. When in doubt, just get more unicorns.
Hello.
Привет. Oh, they've cut off. What? Where are... Oh, okay. My army had covered more ground than I thought. Oh dear.
I'm just here to work with you.
No worries. Okay. What's actually left? 2 circles that are not mine, and I have an army next to each of them. Okay. Well, that one's probably going to go on its own. Right, well they're getting on with that.
I have to apologize that I'm sniffly this morning.
The wargs continue to be a extra hostile threat, which is, I guess, useful. Oh, and I'm gonna win by default, probably.
Having a hostile threat on your side is always a good thing if they're not on yours.
Yeah, they just sort of go into the next territory by default, whereas most of the time the troops will rigidly stand position to their own fatalities. Let's get some more wizards, I guess. So in theory, I want to leave this circle alive so that I can, you know, continue grinding resources. But I don't think that's what people want to see right now. So I have a combined army strength of, let me just highlight all of it, 716,000.
Nice. Are definitely doing what the kids say and getting
Okay,
good.
that was 278,000 points. Well, I got most of the achievements, it seems. That's, yeah, 9 more achievements.
Nice. Scog's
12
like number
achievements.
2 or 3 of the leaderboards of this game.
On one of the leaderboards, not all of them. I forgot to eat my beans, and now they're going to be cold. Oof.
Cold beans. F in the chat for his cold beans.
So, PvP rating is kind of irrelevant. Units killed. Top players by units killed. 365 is my position on the leaderboard. 2.4 thousand. PvP rating, I'm not on the board. Co-op wins, I'm in 825. 1? Really? Okay. Things created, 290. I could have upped those numbers. Level ups, 320. Food harvested, 228. Gold harvested, 56. So chat, what would you like me to do next? I can go on a monster hunt, which is a go and find a specific thing and kill it. I can do more general, you know, murder spree type campaigning. Or any number of other options within reason. Units with most healing.
Moose gave you an F and a bruh for your cold beans. If anyone cares, I finally got my fruit trees to grow in Animal Crossing. Figured out system. Spent 2 hours last night moving every single tree on my island. Do I have a problem? Most definitely.
I kind of want to play as the roguelike with an alliance between Darius the Druid and the pumpkin army that I always play as for just unlimited resources.
Yeah, that pumpkin army is pretty bootleg.
Let's go with some monster hunts.
Sounds good. I have also played this game. It's a good game.
Not going to do anything with that.
I don't know who. I can't see. I don't.
So this is a small map, as you may be able to tell. It's going to kill that shark.
It's not it's not a problem. It's a lifestyle. Well, I didn't realize that you could move the trees until you and Penny said something about eating fruit. So I just went to a few different islands and got as much fruit as I can. I also took all of the fruit off my island so I could move all of the trees. Just picked them up. They were spaced weird. I wanted them spaced nice.
Well, I guess I will play the waiting game on however long it takes to kill this shark. But they should get loads of XP for doing it, so, you know.
Death to the shark.
I mean, eventually.
Down with sharks.
I mean, they can swim. Yeah, no, as I say, I'm going to try and play some Minecraft. As I say, if it's on this channel, be on Short for Otaku's server, just because it's very much a server for adults in terms of language settings.
Skog also caused a a war.
No, I did not cause a war. Are you on the side of the homeowners association with this one?
Okay, Skog was involved in a Minecraft war.
It wasn't even a war. People came and destroyed my farm. Oh, what? Why did that guy go? Sorry, I just realised one of my guys got themselves killed by wandering into the shark pond.
Thank you, Stephen.
Braining.
Yeah, we've got to kill all of the sharks before Sharknado happens. No. Don't want to.
Braining. But yeah, so I built a Greg's just outside the safe area, and someone blew it up. They also burned down the pub and the pig farm. So the conclusion was it was radical Islamist terrorists. At which point I waited about an hour for them to calm down. I then went and set fire to their forest in a controlled burn because, you know, I'm not a monster particularly.
He can be when he wants to be.
I can be when I want to be, but, you know, time and a place.
Don't tempt him.
But then I also burned down what I found was their big tree, which is basically just a water tower for moving villagers into the city. But yeah, so that got set on fire because it was made of wood. I didn't even know what it was at the time. It was just like, it's made of wood and is south of the city. Burn it. So, you know, that went about as well as I'm sure you can imagine. They then proceeded to get really butthurt because, you know, they blamed us attacking their tree for them preemptively striking us. So, yeah, that was fun.
Gift.
What?
There's a gift in the sky that I've got to slingshot out of the sky.
Killing sharks is time consuming. But hopefully I'll have enough guys soon that I can just kill it before it meiosis as another one. I've got 2 minutes for that one.
That is why I only play with Michaela. She doesn't destroy my stuff.
Yeah, but no, it's the... Oh, but it's an anarchy server. It's anarchy outside the walls. So what they did was they literally blew up the bit just outside the gate to the city where the anarchy area begins. Because... Anarchy!
Oh, my mom.
And it's just like, alright, well done. You blew up some dirt. Hope you're really proud of yourselves.
Also, for everyone watching, shit's still bad in the world.
Yep.
Who would have guessed? And yes, if I was a news anchor, that's how I would do my news. Like, hi, welcome to news at 7. Shit's still bad. That's it. And then that'd be the newscast.
Very informative.
Oh, last night before I went to bed, like 5 minutes before I went to bed, I realized that one of my friends was streaming Resident Evil 3 and they were completely lost. So I walked them through the entire level on their stream chat on what to do at the beginning part of the game. I do need to play more of that.
Oh.
Because I'm on the second boss fight and Nemesis is a freaking asshole. That's a lot of pumpkins.
Oh, really?
I never have that many pumpkins.
This isn't even like a lot of pumpkins. This is just the pumpkin wizards. I've only got 11 of them.
But all of the big...
Like, and that's 11 total troops, not even just 11 pumpkin ones.
See, when I play this game, I go full money. So my army is reliant on money. Because it's unicorns and horse archers. I have an entire circle of horse archers.
I used to always play with the goblins on here, but the pumpkin army is quite fun. I mean, sending a massive tide of goblins at people is also fun, but you know. Okay, and I know where the boss is. So I can now go and deal with them when I get around to that. So, gonna heal up my army. And all shall be well. So I've got an 11,000 strong army because of all those pumpkin wizards. Nice.
Nice. Jinx.
No.
Why not?
Because the lag means we did not say it at the same time. Dab.
No, because I heard you say it. Not on stream, but the VC, and we both said it at the same time.
No, I said it earlier on my end. Again, stream delay. Not
But
stream
I'm not
delay.
watching this. I'm not
Ping.
listening to the stream.
Yeah, but the ping in VC can be quite long sometimes.
Can't just accept the jinx.
No. It's weird how sharks procreate by meiosis, just splitting in half down the middle.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. Right, in this game, the little, what are they called? Crabs, like the little shell crabs, are considered bugs and not fish. Like the hermit crabs, that's what they're called. I always feel bad for hermit crabs, because here in America they sell them at like the mall, but they have like their shells painted.
Hmm.
And they're generally just like 100 of them in like a tiny tank, and then you go to the mall and like little kids will pick them out and stuff.
I mean, China does worse. It's not to say it's not bad, but...
Well, yeah, they put little turtles, like live baby turtles in
Key rings, yeah.
key rings, yeah. Don't be like China. Ever. Just don't.
Don't unleash a surprisingly not actually very dangerous plague upon the world. Several times.
If you're ever wondering if what you're doing is bad, think, would China do this? And then do the opposite of that.
It's not always very useful advice.
If you're doing the opposite of what China would do, then you're doing good things and not bad
Not
things.
necessarily. China aren't, like, entirely, like, you know, mustache-twirlingly evil.
True.
Charge! Okay, if you could also charge, that would be great.
If you play Animal Crossing, what would every time? What would a dodo do? That's what they tell you when you fly when you're playing. Think, what would a dodo do? So for one, a dodo wouldn't fly. They're a flightless bird.
You gonna kill this guy? He's been on fire for a while now. Apparently no one's attacking him. Well done, AI. Well done. There we go. Beaten to death by pumpkins. What a way to go.
That sounds like an awful way to go.
And
beaten to
that's
death
the only
by
one I've
pumpkins.
not done. The Den of Decay. Hello, Stu.
Hey, Stu.
So this is 4 circles. Can you guess where the enemy is? It's there. Ooh. Yeah, Chromancers are quite weak.
Yep.
By comparison.
Yep. If you like necromancy and like fantasy stuff, you should watch Dog's D&D game later. If that's a thing that's going.
I mean, it should be. It should be episode 8, Antioch, at 7 PM UK time.
You can have, you know, the wonderful Penny, Megon, Stu, and Han.
Mm-hmm.
And Chahonk. They're like Scooby-Doo and the gang, but with a goose. And they're not solving mysteries, so
Nah, they're mostly just being murder hobos. They have most recently been functionally abducted by a mimic.
yourself captured by a mimic. Rookie mistake.
Yeah, I've got to try and get everything ready for that for later. I have some ideas, but I need to get to those ideas sensibly and not just be like, here they are. There's no build up, no like decision making, it just kind of happens. But I'll see how long Omegon's got, because I know he had to go early last time, so I had to use a bit shorter session.
He's a busy man.
Mm-hmm.
Squid.
Tentacled being.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I've been, for anyone who's interested in other stuff I've been doing recently, I've been still trying to keep up with the, watching the SO2 data, and currently, or at least last time I looked, it was very low in China, and not even visible in Chernobyl, where there's that massive forest fire. So, that's, interesting. If a burning forest doesn't even show up on the
And it burns. That forest on fire. That was probably a poorly timed taste joke, but
it could be worse. You could have set fire to the rain. Yeah, no, China continues to pollute with wildly varied amounts, and what's it called? It's just seemingly inconsistent. It's the we opened everything back up. Suddenly, massive spike in pollution that goes down after a couple days. Do you think, you know, if they open everything back up and it goes back to normal, it would go, you know, consistent? Like, you know,
less people.
Well, no, but you think, you know, if you say you open all your industry or whatever back up, then you'd have a continuous level of, like, pollution and what have you.
Yeah.
Because, you know, factories are on. You know, you don't generally stop once you've started, sort of thing. So it's a bit odd that it's not like that at all, and it is in fact massively varied still, but lower. Because yeah, it does appear that at least according to China, when they open the country back up, they pollute less. Strange that.
A bit strange. making plate.
Draining. Ah, I have stickum with the pointy end, as I have a pikeman.
Nice.
What am I doing? Bring this guy into the fight. What's that? Those my... No, they're not my pumpkin wizards. Good. Stab up this zucchini. Zucchini Fortress. It had 20,000 hit points.
Ooh.
Slowly going down. Hey. Let's see what achievements there are for this game. There's 118 achievements. Damn.
How many of those 118 do you have?
36. As I'm assuming, there is one for... So there's a bunch of achievements you get for playing certain game modes, for certain amounts of food. Bring 150 food to any storehouse in a single trip by any worker. Wow. Bring 2,500 gold to a storehouse in a single trip by any worker. Create a lake of 100 fish! Wow, there's some achievements here. Yep, so one of them is kill all of the boss fights. So one of them is to play as these guys. So I guess I will do some monster hunting, unless anyone has better suggestions in the chat.
No. We got 8 people watching.
Cool. So the nature nurturists will mostly be frogs, apparently.
Hey Bob, oh, we need to put your eye drops in. I have to go put eye drops in Odin's eyes. I'll be back.
Fine. So this is a 16 4x4 circle grid. I hope everyone's enjoying this. As I say, I've been looking forward to playing single player in here for quite a while. So I've got one zombie to beat over there. So I can just get him with a tower. Well, I can actually get archers on this, which is quite nice. If they come close enough, I'm going to try and hit him with the tower. I don't imagine they will, unfortunately. Oh, nice. Sounds fun, at least, Stephen. Accuracy, what even is it? There we go. Ah, these are the guys that don't get a worker by default. I've got to remember that when I'm expanding. Nice. I missed having archers. Oh, empty circle to go and take. Yeah. I need to get some workers, and I prefer to get nematars because they are much more effective. Okay, so I should be able to take out this circle quite easily. May have spoken too soon. So I need more food to get namatars, and then I can expand my provinces slightly further. This is 500 strong. It should quite easily be able to take out all these fellas.
I'm returned.
Hello, returned. See you later,
Bye,
Steven.
Mouse.
Also, hello,
Hi,
Crispo.
Krista. How could that work, Moose? I am tired and cold, Crispo. God, Crispo wants to know how are you this morning. Crispo said, how are you this morning?
Tired and relatively warm. Right, so I've got all relatively strong circles to try and attack, so that's inconvenient. Namatar. Probably a bit more of my food than I probably should. Not food, wood than I should have used in one go, but never mind. Had a lot of Rising Storm yesterday. Wondering if I should stream that sometime.
Yeah, that could be fun. I'll get pretty crazy.
Don't know how OBS will enjoy running that as well as the game.
People in Texas allowed to be cold? I mean, yeah, but I'm always cold. And I haven't been feeling very good the last few days.
That's because she's secretly a lizard, but she doesn't want people to know.
Oof, why you gonna just, like, tell my secret like that?
That was maybe a mistake. Okay, well I found the boss. I just now need to deal with it. Which, as this is not the hydraulic press channel, is possibly more challenging. Right, so I've got the infrastructure down so I can get these guys healed when they get to their next waiting point, and hopefully I should get more Namatars just to increase the productivity. Should also be building more banks so I can get unicorns. Zombies should die quite easily, and my archers can knock over their tower, because that's how arrows work. So the goal is to run all the circles. In most cases, yes, on this game mode the aim is to kill the boss. However, I also like to do all the circles first, because it's tidy. Right then, I'm going to go to here.
And because it's Skog, and if you don't already know how Skog is.
Say it like it's a bad thing.
No, I was saying that's just how you are. Like, you like everything neat and tidy and organized.
So I'm slowly trying to get my army a bit bigger. However, I'm also trying to balance the resource usage versus resource gathering. There we go. So I've got 1.2k strength of archers, and the rest of them acting as support. You can play against other people, or you can play against bots. I'm currently just playing the Monster Hunt mode, which is on single player, because I'm exciting. So this circle gives me defense because it's got fog. And my army is 4,000 strong, so I should comfortably be able to take out all these elves. However, it may not be quite so easy. never mind, apparently it was. What was I gonna say? Oh, well, my wargs have all committed lifant. Oh yes, I heard that apparently Timbuk Taylor has sadly died recently.
Who?
From the goodies.
Hmm.
It's a thing in the 70s? 60s? It's a comedy thing.
Hmm.
Goody, 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 yum, yum. Do 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 do. Anyway, yeah, so it just leaves Graham Garden and Bill Oddie.
Did you just die of old age, or?
I think it was the Wu flu, but I'm not certain. Right, so I need to strengthen my army before I can take out.
Oh, UK set an announced lock date extension.
Oh, why do we keep extending it? Everything's on a downward path. Like, it's getting better. Do we really need to just keep, like, stopping doing anything at all? It's all so tight. Remember when you could go outside? I miss going outside.
Amazon's apparently halting shipment in France.
Well, it's the thing, even in places where they've not done lockdowns, Crispo, it's on a downward trend. I've been being boring and, following all of it. And it's levelling off everywhere. So, if it's levelling off everywhere, that means lockdown isn't necessarily doing anything. That's the thing, with lockdown, are you leaving your house? Do you have to go shopping and do things outside of your home? Because, I have to keep going out, I've got bits of work to do, all that jazz.
I just have to go to the grocery store.
I've just been, sensible, wearing a mask to do it, because I'm pretty sure I may have had it, so I don't want to give it to anyone else. As I don't know, I don't want to just, stay inside indefinitely, because that's really, really annoying. Because I'm meant to be doing regular exercise to, stop all my chest pain getting worse. Yeet. Pumpkin Overlord.
I mean, you could technically go work out in, your little living room area.
Yeah, but I think walking around in circles in my living room might get, dull. So, Morgoth. And it says to do a stop the army, so I'll try to stop the army. Goblin invasion on normal. Let's go. There's a lot of grasshoppers. But yeah, that's the thing. It's understandable, but it's doesn't help that nowhere reports on it consistently. But anyway, I was going to try and be playing this, but I just seen that.
Huh?
I had seen that Tim Brooke Taylor had apparently died, and was like, oh. Anyway, my game later should be hopefully fun. We'll have to see where Antioch takes them. Antioch being what is functionally a giant mimic.
It has been a fun game. Last episode was fun. What would you give it, Odin? I would give it a 10 dog biscuits out of 10.
I wouldn't say it was that good. Alright, so I'm beating up these grasshoppers because that's the thing I can do. Oh yeah, I can get the Antifa goblins.
Oh yeah.
Forgot about them.
That's not actually what they're called, that's just what Scotland calls them.
They throw Molotovs and wear like masks. Or at least look like they're wearing masks. Might be the upgrade to the one that wears the mask. But yeah, no, this was very fun to play in the beta, and you know, it seemed only good sense to actually buy the final release. Or at least the initial release. I gather there's some plans to add more content down the line. Obviously depending on how well things go. As is, you know, conventional.
I mean, it seems pretty popular. You've been playing it for like ever.
Hmm. Oh yeah, this is the, I say it's out of its... I don't believe this is an early access game, considering it's the second game of the series. But now I played Circle Empires back when it was an early access. I think I paid like... is it not Indiegogo? One of the little indie game sites where you can like pay a few quid to get a game. Or just, you know, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Then it got released on Steam, and my computer bricked itself since, so I had, what's it called? I bought another copy. Huge goblin. Goblins. Send those guys over there. Eventually my army will be adequately big that I will just stroll through most people. And then I'll have to start working on my economy more. But goblins are goblins, so... you just sort of... generally... be hostile. I've got ideas of what I could do later on today for the game, and...
Can't say them on stream in case...
No, can't say them on stream, but I've got ideas, and it's like, that could work quite nicely. Should I? Right. But yeah, as I know, Ark is one of those games that seems to be perpetually in early access. Because if that's their final release, then that is a shockingly unoptimized game.
I'm gonna have to zap out for a few minutes.
No worries.
I will rejoin you shortly.
Have fun. What am I doing? Right, I want to try and clear out as much circles, just get them basic infrastructure. I'm not going to do a lot of defense because that 23,000 strength army is right there. Yeah, no, Ark is one of the worst games I have nearly 2,000 hours in, I think is the best way of putting it. Like, it's not good in the sense of polish, functionality. Like, I had to get a substantial computer upgrade just to run it smoothly. So, you know, and this is a game that's been out for years. It shouldn't still be this bad, and yet. I mean, you know, do I still play it? Yeah. Did I buy some DLC for it once? Yeah. Do I regret that? Not really. I mean, the map was alright, but the problem is when the game doesn't run very well, you can't get people to keep playing it. So I need to repaint some of my keyboard as the WASD have mostly rubbed off. And it's a backlit one, so all the keys are clear but painted, basically. Which is surprisingly unhelpful. So, gonna take my goblins over here. I forgot that that one would get there first. So I'm gonna take advantage of all the squished up circles. Yeah, Ark is good. The thing is, Ark is a good game, like the concept, but the execution of it is pretty terrible. Because I had a download for it yesterday that was 6 gigabytes. And it downloaded quite quickly because, you know, fibre optic broadband, that's not the issue. The issue is when it takes an hour to install the update. Why should it take an hour to install an update for a game when it doesn't even do... Like, that's the thing, there's been so many updates for that game that don't do anything. But they're putting in content for the DLCs they're adding, so that... Basically, it's paywall DLC. So it's the DLC is there, you just can't play it unless you pay for it, basically. And it's just like... Yeah, that's a bit... you know, unwanted by most people. Because you're, you know, especially if you're on like a limited connection or a slow internet, having to download an update for a game that does no benefit to you seems kind of, you know, shit. So I need to try and stop the army, and for that I'm going to need to have a strong enough army to counter them. And so far, my army's pretty unstoppable. However, I have been forgetting to buy troops. So that's clever. Oh, missed that circle. I can afford a lot of Antifa goblins. Okay, now I'm going to go and attack that place. Yeah, that place. Icon words. Okay, that already had some workers. That's got workers, that's got workers. That's got workers now. I need to upgrade my food harvesting. Okay. My goblin hordes. Yeah, there's some games like that. I've done an 18-hour stream of playing 7 Days to Die. Back on, I think, the original Moistonia server that Squiddy had. I should play more on that. I don't know. I've just been very tired of everything recently. It's tiresome. Like, I want to enjoy things, but I'm just too low energy. So that's a pretty strong army there, and it's only going to get stronger over time. So I think I need to start really cranking up my economic power, because I just lost my army. Well, that army's gone. Yeah. Okay. Well, so that happened. Also, hello, Cross. Okay, my economy needs dramatic repairs. So I've got plenty of gold. Oh, nice. I should cook today. I've got stuff that needs eating. I'm just tired. Slept exceptionally badly. Pretty sure I was like fever dreaming at one point of it. As I'm pretty sure I'm not a big titty elf lady. What can I say? I could be wrong, I guess. Yeah, no, I'm hoping eventually whatever's seems to be persistently wrong with me will stop. It's getting tiresome. So economic research is progressing. And try not to lose this army quite so quickly as I lost the previous one. Oh, sounds like not fun, Crispo. Well, let's try and deal with these goblins. And by goblins, I am the goblins. What am I talking about? Let's wait till those guys have... Ah! No, nope, 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 nope. Well, there goes that army. Fug. Yeah, their army is strong enough, there's no point me putting defences up, because they won't do anything. Do I have goblins in every circle? Yes. You like to... Not especially, Crispo, it just keeps sort of happening. Well, I've sort of got their army penned in. I just need to, you know... deal with it better. Okay, so I've got more workers. I could employ an absolute shite ton of oil throwers. There we go. Yeah, 9.6 thousand strength of oil throwers. That's a way of doing it, I guess. I'm gonna lose that circle. Yep, lost that circle. So, I got 96 of these fellas. That's a problem. Okay, things I need to be doing. Getting more productive structures in my circles, as the investment is relatively cheap as long as I can withstand the army. I could just get more oil throwers. I could afford like another 500? 500? Yeah. I think it's only 50. Never mind. Yeah, 50. Never mind. I'm slow today. Can you tell? Right, let's see how badly this goes. Oh no. Oh no no. Oh no. Well, I weakened them. And a bunch of them are poisoned and on fire, but... Oh no no. Note to self, that doesn't work. Shame the oil throwers are not very good, because they don't, you can't use too many of them because they don't do much. Or if they do, but they don't do enough, because you can only set something on fire once. Setting it on fire multiple times doesn't make it more on fire. Okay, so they have an army of 20,000 strong, but quite a lot of injuries. If I can send wave after wave of goblins at them... Well, I've used up all my wood getting food. Let's see if it pays off. Find out, I guess. Oh, bugger. Well, I'm slowly grinding them down by making them choke on goblin. Do you think I'll win? I mean, eventually. I just need to build up enough resources so I can have an army that's capable of countering them. Because at the moment, Because think, look how injured they all are. You know, I could probably do them a considerable amount of damage fairly soon. I just need to get enough resources to last long enough to do them the damage. So, words. How's everyone enjoying their quarantining, I guess? As, I've been meaning to stream more throughout all this, because it's like, oh, you know, I'm doing stuff, and then I'm just going, I am too low energy, because I think I got some bootleg strain of it early on, and it just made me feel really kind of crap for a few weeks, but nothing more serious. Yeah, I want to just go out and like go for a walk in the sunshine without worrying about getting a fucking fine for it. In theory, I could go shopping for food, but just go to town instead, rather than the Aldi down the road. That's, you know, probably within reasonable bounds. However... I'm being attacked again. Can I hold against them, or will I just have everything die again? I'm holding, so far. Maybe I've done enough damage to them. The Antifa goblins have leveled up, that's good. Get some more of those. Judge! Their own attacking me killed them. Yeah! Nice. Now, the roguelike level of this. I think I can play on the Arcane Alliance. I'm going to play it on an extra large, just to be on the safe side. And I'm going to play it on Endless Forest, just to be on the safe side. Because if I'm going to manipulate it, I might as well manipulate it for my benefit. So I can't build banks, I can't do anything exciting like that. Once the circle's resources are gone, they're gone. So I'm not going to buy any more workers, considering my workers already don't cost anything. Huh. They do. Alright. Will this be a mistake or not? Let's find out. Probably got in a healer, but I need gold for that, and I've just realised I'm playing an endless desert where I don't get gold. Oops. Things I fought through. Yeah, not being able to go outside is getting tiresome. That's the thing, you know, I've got a pretty decent mask. I can go out without issue. I also live on my own, so I'm not like I'm going to be spreading it to people or anything. You know, I just want to go outside, but going outside is fucking But sorry, apparently staying inside is fucking criminal as far as some of the police are concerned. I'm sure you've seen the, potentially at least seen the video of the guy getting his front door broken in by the Corona Patrol. We heard you might have, you know, we heard there was a party here, so we broke in your door because you wouldn't let us in. It's just like, yeah, and you're not social distancing yourselves, so get to fuck. There's a lot of it about, it's kind of just embarrassing, really. But that's, you know, UK police. They'll break your door in if they think you might have, you know, an illicit party. Guys, healing? Really slowly. Okay. I mean, they're trying. Thing is, they don't actually have the powers to do a lot of the things they're doing, but they're doing them anyway. Like the one of, you think that you're, you know, you're safe if you go out on your own to, like, you know, the middle of nowhere on your own? Can't be having that. I think, what was it, in New Zealand they sent a, you know, like a search and rescue helicopter to, like, go and find people. And it was like, imagine the amount of resources involved in doing some of this dumb shit. Like, what's that? 2 people who presumably live together have gone out into, like, you know, the wilderness to, you know, have a picnic or whatever, or like just go outside. No, gotta send a helicopter in to deal with them. Fuck off. Yeah, it's like the US has a lot less power to do that because you have the various amendments, but I'm not so sure about Europe. Yeah, that's the thing. It's such a ridiculous overstretch of like police powers to do that, because it's like, okay, it's already in decline. It's, you know, it's not as bad as everyone was making it out to be, just because we've had more time to do like research on it. You know, not everyone who gets it dies. Is it bad? Yes. Is it the end of the world? No. Could we just fucking calm it? Because it's such an overblown reaction to it that it's just so tiresome. So, okay, so, you know, the US is facing a massive recession. There's been, you know, millions of people have lost their jobs just because the government going, oh shit, we better, you know, shut everything down. And I don't know, I've seen things that apparently a lot of places are fudging the numbers and like going, you know, what's that? This person was hit by a car and died, but they tested positive for coronavirus. Well, must have been the coronavirus that killed them and not the car. And it's just like, what's that gonna achieve? You know? Because that's the thing, like, so many people in the UK, like, the, like, general public are crying out for martial law, and it's just like, why? Why are you so terrified of the possibility of getting sick that you want the police, not even the police, the army to enforce you staying inside? Because, you know, I could understand if it was, you know, like, Black Death levels of terrible, where like, what, is a third of the population of Europe died? But it's not. You know. Yeah, so far in the numbers for the UK, we've got like a 13% or something in that region fatality rate. But that's because they're only testing people who go to hospital. And if you're already going to hospital for it, it's got to be pretty bad. Because actually getting tested for it's so goddamn difficult. You know, it's gonna happen like that, so it's just all so tiresome. I keep going back onto this subject, don't I? Just because I'm bored. I'm so bored of being inside. You know, going out once a day for exercise doesn't help because I can't go to osteo because they've had to shut down, you know, like the office for it. So all like the good work of getting my spine fixed is being wasted by not keeping up. And it's like I wanted to be better, guys, you know. I was enjoying that. But no, that's the thing, like, as bad as it is, how bad is it compared to the standard mortality rates? You know, because the thing, if you've got a country with millions of population, you're going to get thousands of people dying a day anyway. You know, it just happens. You know, people get old, people have accidents. But we've never shut the world down because of that. Like, even like the swine flu and the bird flu, like when I was younger. Barely anything. You know, I don't even remember like being told to wash my hands more and stuff like that. It was just, you know. But now, for some reason, now it's all hugely difficult, which makes me question, is there something we're not being told? You know, is it significantly worse than, you know, the populace is being informed of? Because at this point it fucking better be. You know, Ash hasn't been able to come and visit because they've got a travel ban in place, you know. Ash is losing her job because of it, and it's just like, you know, my job. You know how much work I've done this month, and it's the 16th today. I've done 10 minutes. Right? I am gonna get paid fuck all this month because although I still have my job, I don't have anything to do. You know, no one has had issues that needed me to like go out and try and fix them and what have you. Did I lose both my other dragons? No, I didn't. Never mind. Being blind. I lost one of them though, that's not good. No, it's all so tiresome. Okay, so I've got the point where my army is now self-replicating, which is good. I just need to get enough cash together to get a healer. So yeah, my plan of... what's it called? Wait. I spent gold getting the looting upgrade. That might have been a mistake. Oh well. So I have very little healing, unless it's from Druid. So I need to make sure the Druid stays alive. So I've got plenty of wood, so I can get food if I need to. But for now, my economically and ecologically sustainable army I will use for the majority of my attacks. There we go. Oh yeah, I mean if people are going in hospital it's a good idea to test them, but general population aren't going to get tested, are they? Yeah, the WHO is being defunded because they just straight up lied or were incompetent, and either way, that's bad, so fuck them. You know? Your job is this, you could not do this, therefore we have no need for you, we are not going to pay you billions of dollars a year to be bad at your job. You're not a congressperson. I know Congress doesn't get billions, but you know what I mean. Well, I did notice that in their bailout bill they did make sure they included a pay raise for themselves, so you know, that's good. Looking out for the average American worker there. The WHO, and the WHO, indeed. The World Health Organization, the 70s rock band, and the Mongolian one. There we go, gonna let my army heal up again. Hey, I got more gold. I can actually get a healer! Yeet. Oh, nice. I saw that they were touring, but I'm not a very exciting person a lot of the time. That circle's still producing enough stuff. Nice. So I'll move those guys into there. 2 minutes until they attack. Anyone else going to attack me? No. Okay. What can I afford healer-wise? Get a few more of them just for good measure. Everything requires gold. Gold is not very available. I had a good honestly, I saw Sabaton early this year, I saw Ghost and Gloryhammer last year, as I felt like being outdoorsy for a little while at least. It was alright. The outdoorsiness. Seeing them was quite nice. Everything needs gold. Alright, the background healing rate is still painfully slow. Where is my healer? Where is he? Oh, there they are. Alright, so my healer is healing people just slowly. How much is a healing tower? Only 50. Oh, Barno, I'll just have to come back here every time I need healing.
Hello.
Hello.
Getting back.
Is there game music in this?
I think there's a bed.
The music had not turned on. But there is music. This is not a fight I should have tried. Oh no. Okay, so in 2 minutes they're attacking. Let's get my army healed up. Yeah, the healing tower is cheap and very effective. Somewhat suspiciously.
Nice.
See, I'm basically just achievement hunting for this bit of the stream. Ah, an hour has passed since I last saw the time. Okay. This happens in this game, it's nice. Is there anyone substantially damaged? Not really. Let's move my army over here then. My mobile healers should better take up the space. That's a strong army. That's gonna be a problem. Gesundheit. Let's hope they attack the other guys and not me. Never mind. Well, my dragons have all upgraded quite nicely. go. And all my pumpkin warriors will proceed to give them a bad day. Right, and turn all those pumpkins into soldiers. There we go. As the purple pumpkin guys turn them into 2 or 4, I think? I'm not too sure. Many, at least. Alright, so 1 minute 25, they're attacking me. So let's move to... That one is more urgent to defend. Build a healing tower. Should have played a regular map, then I could have got gold at least. At least, yeah, at least more regularly. Nowhere else is attacking me anytime soon. Do I want to preemptive strike them? Pull my dragons out. So they should be not the main targets. And now I simply play the set fire to everything game. There we go. Congregate the army. All should be well. So, what have I got to do? Okay, this army's looking pretty good. Get some more wargs, why not? Couple more mobile healers. No one claims to be wanting to attack me anytime soon. Let's come down here. In fact, this circle is right here and weak. Okay, let's continue. Oh, 1 minute 50. Never mind, back I go. Dun, 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 dun,
We thought the same thing.
Yeah. This is the theme tune of Sadigby Chicken Caesar. Just a Michelin Web look. The crazy / deluded homeless guy. Which is Sadigby Chicken Caesar.
Like me to pop on, just working on some stuff.
I mean, if you want to. I'm currently in the middle of a round, so it will be a little while, I'm afraid.
Odin, you are the odious of Odin. You are a little walrus.
Oh yeah, have you seen anything about when the US, or at least Texas, will be opening up again?
No.
Oh.
Why?
Well, hopefully it won't be too long.
Yeah. Nope, there's no news on anything. Wait, I think they're talking about this. Being close till May.
Oof.
End of May.
End of May, oh dear.
No.
I didn't think Texas had it that bad.
We have 1,000 cases in Fort Worth alone, and then I
Alright.
think 2,000 in Dallas. So 3,000 cases in just my city.
Okay. Let's have a look.
There's not a lot of dead people, but everything is closed, and so a lot of things are closing. My job, for example.
Yeah. Okay, so our cases have been around the same level for a few days. Basically, since the 5th, it's been going down on average. So, we've already passed the peak, like, nearly 2 weeks ago.
See, they're saying that the United States hasn't even hit peak yet.
I don't know. I can have a look at the chart.
No, but I'm saying that's why. That's what Trump's saying.
Well, this is just a base thing off Google. So you had a peak on about the 4th. The similar peak, just a tiny bit higher on the 9th. You've had another dip, and it's going up again today. But it's trending down. So
another 5.2 million Americans file for unemployment.
Yep.
22 million people have no jobs.
There's that 22 new people
since March.
Since March, okay. So yeah, that's quite bad. For something that has
since March 14th, 22 million people have filed for unemployment.
So because 28,000 people in the US have died, 22 million have lost their jobs.
Yes.
Many of those jobs are not going to come back. It's not like, you know, they've just shut down for a couple of weeks. It's the business is gone.
Yeah.
It's not coming back. Yay! I'm hoping that my job's gonna be okay, because I work with students, primarily international students, and you know what there aren't a lot of at the moment? Students.
What?
Well, the unis are shut.
No, sorry. Aww.
Let's have a look at Norway, as that is
one of the Japanese voice actors for a lot of characters that I like died on Sunday at the age of 55.
Oh dear.
He played Reno in Final Fantasy in Kingdom Hearts. He also played Lieutenant Hughes in Full Metal Alchemist. That's pretty sad.
Oh no, not my circle with nothing in it. Okay, so for Crispo, Norway has been trending down quite dramatically since the sort of 27th of March. So it's very much improving there. Obviously your overall cases will continue rising, but the amount it's rising by is going down. At least according to this Google search.
Apparently, according to Twitter, America is about to witness the biggest labor movement it's seen in decades.
Yeah, because a bunch of people are going to be like, the fuck, why we haven't got jobs? Ireland had a massive spike, but from what I gather that was just because a bunch of lab results all came back on one day. But Ireland is still rising on aggregate, so that's not looking so good for Ireland. Is there anyone else in the chat that you want me to have a look at? Because I've got the thing open. But yeah, so... yeah, the United States is kind of in a trending down position. But obviously, because the states are so big, you know, one city could then throw that back up again.
Like I know, like wrestling has even done a lot of layoffs because they can't have live shows and they can't afford to pay anyone if they're not having, you know, live shows. Like, you know.
Hey? Sorry, I'm just having a look at the local paper's website.
Like my job, you're thinking, oh, you work in the oil refineries, Ash, you should be fine. Oil has gone down quite a bit.
Yeah. Oil prices tanked just before everything else did, as Russia and Saudi Arabia started having a price war.
Yeah, gas is like $1.20 here in Texas.
A gallon, yeah.
A gallon. Generally, gas is about $3. Around that price. Little puppy, you just want so much attention today. And it is, because my job is a good job, at this point I've been told, oh, go work like at Walmart or like the places that are hiring. And it's like when you're told go work at Walmart. That's the thing that people aren't supposed to want to do.
Oh, cool. Oh, right, we're getting another 3 weeks of lockdown.
So till mid-May.
Yeah. Or rather, it's expected to be extended by that much.
We could just blow up China after this. Just get rid of them.
I'm enjoying the fact that I'm in a low enough income bracket that I haven't bothered to, you know, do any of the taxing stuff, because it's like, yes, I have to pay nothing because I don't earn enough. Okay, cool. But that also means that I can't get any kind of assistance for not being able to work. So this is fun. I'm fine, by the way, before anyone worries. You know, I've got savings enough for it, whatever. I'm just irritated because I want to be able to work more. Because I also have all my CAD work. I've just felt lousy and not wanted to do any of it.
I also would like to put out there that I am also fine. I know I put out a tweet yesterday about my situation that I'm going through, and I got donations through my Streamlabs. I appreciate it. Like, but as of right now, I'm fine. Like, I still have my job till the end of May. Like, I'm not hurting right now. So thank you, and to those lovely people that did donate. Because they saw that stream. Or they saw that tweet. I do plan to stream at some point, but I don't want to stream when I'm feeling like ass and depressed.
Goblin. I got 3 grand in gold. I don't have 3 grand in gold, never mind. Oh no, this isn't good. When the enemy bring more enemies. That may have been a few too many. Oh, I am losing a lot of land. And probably troops in the process. It's all a bit of a clusterfuck right now. So I may have bought like 100 new pumpkin wizards by mistake.
Oof.
Well, not exactly by mistake, just I didn't intend to buy so many. I've also lost most of my dragons. Okay. I still own the majority of the map. Just need to get everyone healed, which is going to take a while. Might take a bit less time now. So I'm pretty sure I lost most of my healers in that set of attacks, because I can't see any of them anymore. Then again, I might just not be able to see them right now. But yeah, hopefully this stream hasn't overwritten the one I had planned for later. I will find out, I guess. The new YouTube live system is still ass as far as I'm concerned, but find out, I guess. And wow, it's kind of weak sauce, guys. Come on. Well, you're meant to be like the Dread Necromancers. Alright, that is pretty dread, okay. Well, I'm nearly out of food. That's not good. So I'm nearly out of food. I have plenty of pumpkin available. That should help. And fall back to there for now. I've got 2 minutes until I need to be back over there, so I might as well sit in the healing box. I'll say at least it's warm enough now that I can have my windows open, so that's making things a bit more pleasant. Oh! That is just a circle of dragons.
Oof.
Like, there's a few dragons in this one, but not even quite as many as there.
Wow. That's pretty bad.
Yeah. Right then. Hey, it's nearly been 3 hours, damn.
No, I was reading on Twitter. F for dads in the chat. Apparently, there's been an increase of fathers, you know, because they're home now because of the coronavirus, spending time with their children and being accused of pedophilia for hanging out with their kids.
Wow.
One lady, I guess her husband and her daughter were playing Animal Crossing, so they would spend a lot of time together, and then she asked him, "Hey, are you sleeping with our..." Which the father then left with the kid and was like, "Are you an idiot? We're playing video games together." And then the Daily Mail posted an article saying, widower, so like a single dad, with a daughter of 13 is being accused of pedophilia staff, all because he booked a double room. So a room with 2 beds, traveling with his child. So, if you're a dad, don't spend time with your kid.
Yeah, I'm not suggesting society needs to just burn, but, you know.
I mean, it kind of already is. We're kind of
Yeah.
in the middle of that. Maybe just like a hard reset. Like a soft reset.
Well, that's going to be a cheerful way to end my stream.
Oof. Sorry.
I'm at nearly the 3-hour mark and I don't see this battle ending anytime soon.
Go play Animal Crossing. It's been a lot of fun. If you follow me on Twitter, I've been posting a lot of pictures. I can't stream it, sadly, because I have the Switch Lite. And I don't have a tablet that I could set up in front of the Switch to stream. So it's a fun game. Also, support your friends that are playing Animal Crossing. It is a serious addiction. And they need help.
Well, I think with that we'll end it there. So have a nice day and I'll see you this evening for D&D. Bye!